The Large House Review Study Committee spent the summer working with consultants to model different house size scenarios, showing how changes to height, floor area ratio, and lot coverage could make new homes in the single residence B district fit better with their neighborhoods. The committee shared computer renderings of sample homes at a community meeting on September 15th.
The focus was on smaller lots, where new homes were often seen as too large compared to neighboring properties. 3 actual Needham homes on lots from 7,500 to 10,000 square feet were used to show how zoning changes could reduce bulk while still keeping functional homes with at least 4 bedrooms. Each scenario included garages and third-floor attics in the total floor area, which are currently excluded under the zoning bylaw. The homes were tested under 3 reduction approaches, from trimming the footprint to lowering roof height. For the 2 homes on non-conforming lots, total square footage dropped roughly 10, 20, and 30%. The home on the conforming lots saw reductions of about 10, 30, and 40%. In the most extreme cases, the roof was lowered enough that the attic would no longer be habitable. The committee also used side-by-side visual comparisons to show the neighborhood impact, noting the original houses often towered over older neighbors, while the reduced versions appeared more proportional. Community reactions were mixed. While many attendees praised the committee's work, opinions remained divided over whether the town should act at all. Opponents raised concerns about the market demand and questioned whether regulating large homes reflects the community's priority.
I think we need to keep in mind that the way people live today is very different from perhaps the way they lived before. We have multi-generational households.
I look at Oscar's diagrams showing a 12 by 12 dining room. I mean, when we have gatherings today, there's multiple people. We're having 22 people over for Thanksgiving. That's not going to fit in a 12 by 12 dining room or even an overflow into that family room.
When we say we have a large house issue, what does that mean? Can we define that? And I'm interested in the 75% of the people surveyed who said they believe Needham has a large house issue. What percentage of those people have common reasons for what the issue is?
I am what some of you call a giant house builder. I consider myself, I build houses that people want to buy. If that happens to be a bigger house than what's standing there now, that's what I build.
Supporters argued the effort promotes housing diversity, affordability, and a better fit with the town's character.
From my friends and associates, there's stormwater issues. If you have a big house going next to you, you are pretty much assured of having a flooded basement. Another issue that comes up with trees, in addition to the stormwater, is sunlight being blocked out due to the size of the houses.
More restrictions on house size will kind of disincentivize so many teardowns and incentivize people to maybe sell houses as they are at a lower price. Obviously, that means less income for the sellers, but it means that the town does not just become a bastion for the ultra-rich. It becomes a place where, more people can actually afford to live here and build lives here.
The loss of our moderately sized homes changes the nature of our town by limiting it to only new people coming in who can afford the multi-million-dollar, $3 million houses. That changes the character of our town and who lives here, the type of people who live here.
You want to have a big family? Buy a big house that's on a big lot. There should be small houses on small lots and big houses on big lots.
I would like to see that we retain the diversity that we have in our housing stock, and that not every house that gets torn down is replaced by something that nobody can afford and may not even want to live in, but they buy it because that's what's available.
An online survey question during the meeting drew 56 responses. About 2/3 favored one of the 2 largest reduction options, splitting almost evenly between them, while about 1/3 wanted no changes at all. A fiscal impact analysis is expected in October to look at how potential zoning changes could affect the value of smaller homes and the town's property tax revenue. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Yu Xiaoyuan.